guys, welcome to LNT Detectorist. We're back out on the road again and swinging. Oh, it's been a few weeks I think since my last swing. As you know guys, I'm struggling to get on the lands. It's all do where I want to go, but it's a bright, lovely, sunny day. Where are we? First week in October. It's about 22 degrees out today. It's absolutely amazing. So I thought I'd get off my arse, get in the car, get down to the coast, and we'll find a beach that we can get on, shall we, and have a little look, see what we can find, and we'll catch you down there. That's how the main reason I come to the beach. Fish and chips, guys. It's all about the fish and chips. Till later, till the first hole. Catch you later. This is the beautiful village of Kissvill. Just thought I'd get this up for you guys. It's one flowers in bloom many times. It's a beautiful little village. Just on the east coast of England. Let's run for a few more seconds. So most of the flowers out now, as you can see there, the blooms, they're everywhere. Every household here in this village puts on a show in their garden this time of year, guys. Well, in the summer anyway. As you can see, there's still remnants of the flowers left. It's a bit late in the season now, but highly recommend coming through here in the middle of summer, guys. And all these flowers are full in bloom. Absolutely gorgeous place. Right, we'll see you at the first hole. There you go guys, just coming into Hemsby, which is north of Great Yarmouth on the east coast of England. Beautiful little kiss me quick village, I call this one. All the amusements, all the arcades. Lovely place for a few days holiday in a caravan. It's all very quiet at the moment, but we'll get down to that beach, shall we? Hi guys, hope that wind's not too bad. Just stop for a quick cup of cappuccino before we kick it off on the beach there, guys. The beach just down there behind me. This is Hemsby on the east coast of England, so it's just north of Great Yarmouth, and I'm going to give it a go down on the beaches down there. It's a lovely cafe right on the beach, and I think it's their last day of the season here. Just been speaking to the lady and she says she hasn't had a very good season, which really surprises me. The summer we've had, which is strange, but hey ho. But a lovely location, Hemsby. Did have one of the most beautiful beaches in Norfolk at one stage, until the all winter tides back 3 years ago took it all away, swept all the beaches away. Really amazing, the tides, the way they move. Anyway, we'll have this cup of coffee, we'll get down on the beach, guys, till the first hole. See you later. Watchya guys, Steve Watchya, LNT Detectorist, and we're here. And I thought it would be windier than this. It's usually really windy on this east coast. It was windy inland at Norwich. But it's quite calm down there. As you can see the beach there, guys, all around me there. It's nice and quiet today as well, which is nice. Not many people on the beach, but so we'll have a look what's down there. You can see there, guys, it goes for miles. Most of this is gravel now. It used to be a lush white sandy fluffy beach, but so a lot of it was washed away. There you go guys, it goes for miles up that coast. That's Great Yarmouth up that way, and further up the coast that way we've got the likes of Cromer and Stanton up that way. Just gives some idea where I am, guys, but it's lovely and calm. Be nice fishing today, I know that. Perfect fishing today. But we'll get the detector out, right this part. I may go down that side because that's where all the caravans are up there. You got Hemsby village just here, and I think I'll do this line here and the out here as well, in those little gullies. See the gullies down there where the gravel's landed? Good lot of spots I think, but we'll go on it guys, and we'll see you later. It's me waving. Later on guys. What's your guys? Right, I took my jacket off, stripped down because it's a bit bloody warm. About 22 degrees again today, crazy. Anyway, second week in October nearly, blimey. I've just made a base station here guys, to show you all my equipment. I've got the usual, my usual setup guys, you can see there. We've got the Nell coil, not the stock coil on top of the Ace 250. Got my usual spade and my pinpointer. my bag of goodies, all my cleaning stuff and everything, and we're going to give this beach just a run down this tide line here. I don't know if you can see the tide line here, guys, going down here where the last high tide came to, and we'll have a sweep around here and we'll see what we find. I've done a couple of holes here, it was just tass, just rubbish. Hope that wind's not too bad, try and cover that up a bit. Yeah, it's a bit of tack, guys, so we'll crack on, we'll see what I find, and I'll only video when I get something decent out the holes, guys. Perhaps have 1 or 2 live ones as well, which should be nice. Till later, be lucky. Well, guys, here we are. I've walked about 30 yards from my base camp, and all along this tide line here, not had one single signal, and I've just had a bit of a beep down here, and it looks a good one to me. It's just try and get this set up, guys, so you can see. Put that on my arm, scan away, try and do this live with you here somewhere if I haven't lost it. There. Now that's bouncing on the pull ring. It's about 4 inches down. Now to me, that is a coin, and it's just there, guys. We'll give this a live dig. Get my shovel. Oh dear, so I'm going to do this with one hand. Get this in here. I don't think it was far down, guys. Try and hold this camera steady if I can. It's hard to do this with one hand. I've got a tripod. But I'll have a look, see if that's out the hole. Get my pinpointer, turn it on. Are we on? I don't think that was that too deep, to be honest. Let's just have another scan. Well, the signal's gone. That's strange, just to stand up. It's not going to be one of those disappearing signals, is it? There you go, a classic disappearing signal. Have I turned that over? Is it on its edge? Let's get the pinpointer on this, guys. Let's get my detector out of the way. It's a classic signal that disappears. 1 or 2 people put videos up wondering what's going on. But we'll have a little feel around. We may have turned a small coin on its head or something. Blimey, after about 10 minutes trying to find out what that bleep was, I thought it was a coin or something, guys. It was a good signal. But so it took me about 10 minutes to think I could bloody well find it. It took me bloody ages, and I found it in the end. But there it is. I've got so much on my screen there, get off. Where am I? Trying to get it in the light there. You see that, guys? And that's what it was, a tiny little red, I don't know what that's off, probably off some jewellery or some kind, guys. Tiny little red thing. It took me 10 bloody minutes to find that. Anyway, till the next hole, beeps. What's you guys, how you doing? Hope that wind's not too bad. Just stopped for a quick break, been at it for about half an hour. Didn't find much at all, lots of ghost signals, and what I've come to realise, see these concrete blocks here? I think that's to protect the dunes here, because they've got major problems with the dunes collapsing down here in Norfolk on the east coast at Hemsby. It's took a lot of houses into the sea, and these are reinforced concrete blocks, and I believe they've got iron rods going through them, so that's where a lot of my ghost signals are coming from. So I'm going to bugger off from here. It's a waste of time. I might go down to the coast a little bit there on the first breaker, on the high mark where the tide comes in, all that shingle. See the shingle bank there, and have a go down there, guys. It's alright, I'm reaching my arm out to try and protect the mic from the wind. I'm going to have a quick cup of coffee, which is lovely, absolutely beautiful. All I found is 2 pieces of lead, and that's a little bright red. I think it's off a necklace or something, not quite sure, a bead or something, a pierced bead. But we'll keep plugging away, and I've also noticed up here as well, there's about 5 holes dug, and no intention at all to fill them back in. Bleeding plonkers, I'll tell you. If I saw someone doing that, you know, I'd have a right go at them. But it's about 4 holes here, right up by the exit to Hemsby, and they're definitely metal detectors holes. They've got a mound of sand by the side of them, and they've just walked away from them. No intention of just kicking the sand back in. How bloody stupid. People like that give us a bad name. But anyhow, we'll have a cup of coffee. We'll have a quick vape, guys. Look at my Carpvaper channel, guys. If you're in your fags and you want to have a go at vaping, or tutorials on there. Carpvaper TV. Check that out, guys. Do enjoy my uploading, my video content. I think I've got about 1,200 subscribers on my Carpvaper channel, which is lovely jubbly. Get the lid back on there. Got a nice cup of coffee, sitting here in the sunshine, by the sea. Hardly anybody about. What more could you want? Absolutely delightful. Nice cup of strong coffee and a nice vape. I think I might do some beach fishing this year in the winter. It does look nice down there. Tide's not ripping too much, it's looking ideal. Yeah, I had loads and loads of ghost signals. He thinks it's something, you go down, there's nothing there. It's either hot rocks or this metal reinforced concrete. It's probably lying all over this beach, because I know they did a lot of work to try and reinforce these dunes. Here, these dunes behind me that are collapsing, bringing all the holiday chalets into the sea with them. There's a massive storm about years ago. I think there's one a few months ago, which brought a couple more chalets down. But hey ho, it used to be a beautiful beach, he said. One of the best beaches in Norfolk. But it's all gone now. A lot of it's just shingle. Still nice. But it's not the gold white sand it used to be. It used to be lovely. Anyway, guys, I'll drink this coffee. I'll have a quick vape. And I think we'll have a wander that way, down to the Birch surf line. Try later, guys. Be lucky. Well, at the moment, guys, been at it an hour. Absolutely naffle. Loads of false signals. I think what the problem is with this beach at Hemsby is they've had a lot of defences here because of the dunes falling into the sea and people losing their holiday homes. There's lots of these defensive concrete pillars which have gone down into the sand, they're sunk. Actually, just over there, just on that rise, going back back 6 years ago, there used to be a World War II pillar box that you could walk into. You can walk on the roof now, that's all there is, just the roof on the sand. So it just shows you how these shifting sands of time do change, guys. Everything has changed on this beach in the last 4 or 5 years. So there's lots of these reinforcements buried deep into the sand which are giving off loads of false signals. So I'm going to give this up on this particular part of the beach. I'm going to move south up that way. And I've moved south down the coast now, past Great Yarmouth, and we're going to have a look at Gorleston, one of my older haunts. Oh, the wind's not rocking that mic too much, I'm trying to cover it up with my hand. So I'm just stopping for a usual cup of cappuccino. Lovely jubbly. It's a beautiful day again, so it's a bit windy. The surf's really rocking today. I want to try some in the actual surf, in the water, in the damp sand with the H250. Just to show that it does work in the sand, guys, with my settings. Hopefully, with this wind, it's going to be a bit of a problem with the wind, but we'll try our best. I've got my mic with me today, so it's gorgeous here at Gorleston today. Absolutely beautiful. The surf's really smashing out there. Right, till later, guys. Till the first hole. Ta-da. Try and get the sun on it. Pinpointer on. It's definitely out the hole. So we'll have a look what we got. There you go. There it is. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a key. There you go. Key to the door. See that in the sunlight there, Davenport, so don't know what that's off. Anyway, first find. Away we go to the next hole in a bit, peeps. here. The scans. That surf's breaking lovely over that wall. Hope I got those photos nice. That bit of video with the surf breaking is lovely. Round about here somewhere, the nice pin. There we go. And that's bouncing just below the pouring, so that's, to me, that's Kynes. Definitely Kynes. And pretty close to the surface. I'll go in with my pinpointer, it's just there. I'll go in with my pinpointer. If I can find it. It's quite windy today, so I hope that wind's not interrupting too much with the video. And get this in the sunshine. Get my pinpointer on. Have a little bit of a... Where am I? It's hard to see the screen with this sunlight. There somewhere. A bit of lead there. No, it's not that, it's a rock. It's in there somewhere. Stick that out. Oh, there you go. Pound, another pound. That's the fifth one I found in the last session, you know, down at Hemsby. We found 4 down there. And that's another one. Lovely jubbly. It's grand just to make sure. Oh, it's something else. And we've got a hoard. Oh, something else here. And that is 20p. Whoopie-doodie. £1.20 in the same hole. Anything else? No, I'll have a quick scan with the coil across there just to make sure there's no more. But 2 coins in one hole. Lovely. Right, to the next hole, guys. So what we're going to do now, the 250 here, as you know what I use, guys, with the Nell tornado. It's not the stock car, hope the wind's not too bad. See me there, guys, here we go, LNT Detectorist. We've got some really wet sand here. As you can see, it's flowing down there, that wet sand, all down there, guys. So it's really wet. And we're going to do a test run. I've buried a couple of items in here, not too deep, guys. Here we go, just give this a scan, guys. I'll put the sensitive down even more now. There's a bit of mineral content around here. Scan around here, I think it's around here somewhere. We're in the wet sand now, there's water down there. And there you can see we've got a solid coin sinking up there. Okay, guys, I'm going to dig this up with my hand. I know this stand's nice. I've got no gloves on, but it should be alright, guys. We'll get the pinpointer on it, it's just about there. Get the pinpointer on it, pinpointer turned on. Here we go, we'll go in there, guys, it's here somewhere. There it is there. I'll dig down, get it out the clump. There you go, 50p, soaking wet sand, as you can see, guys, with the Ace 250, with the sensitivity, if I can get the bloody word down, 3 notches, and discrimination down 3 notches as well. Again, that's a wet sand right there, guys. That's soaking wet sand, you know, can't get any wetter than that. Water's flowing down there, guys, and you know, the Ace worked a treat. So you got to put your sensitivities down a little bit, guys. You got to learn what signals pop up, what are the best signals, of course, the best tones for whether it's going to be gold or coins. So just play with that sensitivity. 2, 3, 4 notches, even 4 notches sometimes if it's really wet and mineralised sand, and obviously discrimination down as well, so you don't pick up iron. Watch it up when we fall in there. There we are. Look, try and turn down on this. I'm on a very thin ledge here. See all that foam there? That's Gorleston there, with the restaurants and with the arcade. So Great Yarmouth is that way, Hemsby's that way, guys, and up that coast that way. Going south, you've got Southwold, whatever. But we're not finding much today, but we're having fun. Let's crack on. And I've just stopped for a quick coffee and a nice little vape. Yes, so I showed you that in the wet sand it works perfectly. Occasionally it's not as good as some of them in wet sand, but a lot of people keep saying these Ace 250s do not work in wet sand at all, and they do. I've just proved it. It works for me anyway with those settings, guys. Okay, as I say, it's not going to be as good as your your other makes, your more expensive models for working in wet sand, but it's okay. Might have a walk up there because the tide is absolutely smashing against the harbour walls down there, so we may go down there and do a few pics of that before I go. Hopefully the cafe will still be open when I've finished. Go and have another cup of coffee. Anyway, I'll finish this coffee and we'll crack on. Guys, it's a bit of a tempest going on in the sea today. It's really choppy. You see that's a big ship out there. The pilot has gone out in the harbour pilot boat to bring him into the harbour, because the captains are not allowed to bring him into the harbour. It's got to be the pilots. And the pilot boat launch has just dropped off the pilot captain to bring the ship in. The pilot boat's coming back in now. Ready to see that. Pilot vessel, after dropping the pilot off the ship, going back in. It's really choppy out there today. Got the liner on its way back in there. Well, it's a cargo ship. You'll see that in a minute, guys. Here she comes, really close to the rocks on the harbour wall. If the engine's failed now, it would be a complete disaster. You've got to put your faith in them engines, blimey. Looks like it's coming straight at us. It's pretty impressive, backing up into a slight slop like that, especially in this tempest water. Seas at the moment. There she goes, backing up into the Perth. So there you guys. I found one or two little bits, got a bit of pocket money, but not a lot at all. I mean, it's not my favourite method, beach detecting, but it's something for a change, isn't it? And it's quite nice, quite pleasant on a nice day, nice warm day. And it has been warm today, blimey. Was it October 9th? Is it 10th, 11th? I don't know. But it's really warm. I had to take all my coats off in the end. But we'll have a roundup. What should we do? Should we go and have some chips? Fancy a bag of fish and chips down at Yarmouth? Got to do it, haven't we? It's got to be done. All right. Yeah, what we'll do, we'll go and have some chips. There's a shadow on me. Where's that coming from? We're going to have some chips, guys, down at Great Yarmouth. We'll have a little walk down the beachfront. So it should be quite quiet, and we'll have a roundup as well. Watchya, guys, here you go. It's got to be done in it. Look at those. Fish and chips by the seaside, you can't beat it. Right, we'll go for a walk down the coast. I like these while I'm walking. Keep the bleeding seagulls away from them, little buggers, little bloody flying rats. And we'll find somewhere to eat this if I don't get fucking run over. It's a bit quiet down here at Yarmouth now, it's all closing down for the winter. But we'll eat these and then how do you fancy a pint of shandy? Half a shandy? You want to have shandy with me later? Where will be £4.50, which weren't bad. My fish and chips for £5.50. So that more or less paid for those, which is lovely. Absolutely lovely. Paid for my fish and chips. There's one kind there. That one there, guys. Not quite sure what that is. It's well washed out. It might be a George Penny. I don't know. It could be a George Penny, or it just might be a 2p that's completely gone. But it's too thin for a 2p. I think that's more likely to be a George Penny, I don't know, but it's completely washed out. I ain't going to find what that is. So there's a few bits of tap, the usual pull rings, silver, lead, loads of pieces of lead, guys. Moulded lead like that, which has obviously been in a fire or something. Dunno. I got that there. I thought that was something interesting. That glistened at me when I first found it, but it's, I think it's just a wrench socket. Yeah, it's a wrench socket, isn't it? It's a small one, tiny little wrench socket. There you go, guys. That's the little bugger there that took me about bloody 10-15 minutes to find. Tiny little. I'll do with this off a bloody, I don't know, off a necklace or something, I don't know. I haven't got a clue. A massive chunk of lead there. That weighs an absolute ton. So that'll go in my lead basket. It's worth keeping your lead, guys, and at the end of the year, just cash it in. Down at the junk metal. It's just starting to get dark now here at Yarmouth, very quiet, closing down for the season now. So that one was interesting. I ain't quite sure what that is. It's decorated and it's well polished. It's not lead, it's brass. So I ain't got a clue what that is, guys. I ain't got a clue. It looks like it's been shaped. As I said, it looks like a scallop. You know, sea scallop? Oh, I don't know. I ain't got a clue what that is. That's all. As I say, it's brass, I think. And it's like pink. See the colour on that? It's like pink. Don't know. There's another piece of brass there as well. But that's not pink brass, that's proper brass. You know what I mean? That's shaped as well. It's got a little conical at the top there. It's obviously been ripped apart there. But nice little witch's hat. So, ain't got a clue what that is. Don't know what that's come off. Witch's hat. I think there's something spooky going on the beach, some little dwarf witches or something. Don't know. But there you go, that's my finds anyway, guys. Not a lot, but interesting day all the same. It's nice to get out, especially in the sunshine. I think this may be the last of it now. We're coming into winter now, so maybe the last lovely day we have. 22 degrees anyway. I don't think we'll see that again this year. Anyway, guys, I'm going to crack on. I've got about 40 minutes drive home. It ain't too bad. I don't live too far away. And we'll see you next time on LNT. I hope you watch my BBC. I did a live broadcast with BBC. Whether that video has gone up, it should have gone up by now. That was interesting again. That's a few times I've worked with the BBC doing live broadcasts. Getting quite a bit of a regular spot on there. They want me to go back as well in a few weeks' time, I believe. This time we'll probably be talking about vaping. There's various other things I do as well, but we may do a nice long show on vaping and the benefits of vaping. That'll be interesting. So that'll be another live broadcast with the BBC again, which is lovely. I love doing those sorts of things. Anyway, guys, I hope you watched it. And I did talk about night talks, didn't I? The problem with night talks. So it's quite interesting. Anyway, guys, till next time, I'm going to get off home and we'll see you next time. You keep it real from the, nearly said the Carpvaper, then the other channel from the LNT. It's a bit confusing when you've got two channels. Till next time from the LNT, guys, you be good, you be lucky, and love each other. And I'll see you next time on LNT. From Stephen. Ta-da!